Today, Jesus talks about hypocrisy, first of all. And when we do an hypocrisy is we live a double life. And a lot of people do. Or they say one thing when they're in church, they look, oh, holy, holy, and then outside the church, they're not. And so we're called, instead of being hypocrites, or to live a life of hypocrisy, we're called to live a life of integrity. Integrity means we are who we are, no matter where we are, right? That this is the way I am in church, this is the way I am at a bar, this is the way I am with my family, this is the way I am no matter where I am. There's a story in Pennsylvania. I was listening to a pastor one day, and it was a Christian station. And this woman called, and she came when she was coming to church at the parish on that Sunday, and she sees the pastor and she's crying. And the pastor says, what are you crying for? And she says, I was praying with my daughter last night. Okay, well, that's a good thing. Oh, no, but when we're praying, she starts there and she says, and God bless Mommy, God bless Daddy, God bless Grandma. Well, that's good. What's the problem? Well, at the end of her prayer, she says, and God, please let Mommy be as nice to us at home as she is to the people at church. Are we as nice to the people at home as we are to the people in church? Are we people of integrity? That this is who I am no matter where I am. You see me here, you see me out there, this is it. And because that's what God calls us to be who we are. And who are we? As we talked about it last night, the beloved children of God. This is who we are. And what happens is, even when it talks about be afraid of the one who can send you to hell, and then it automatically says, do not live in fear, little ones. What is this? There's two different types of fear. One is a fear about me going to hell, and the other is a fear about me hurting someone whom I love. Two entirely different kinds of fear. Again, I don't know whether I talked about it last night or not. I've done more talks in these last 10 days in the Kill Father Mary tour than I've done any other time in my life. And so I get messed up. But the reality is that what God's calling us to do is that if we're only afraid, if we only follow God because we're afraid of going to hell, who do we love? Ourselves. When fear is about me, I might go to hell, I might do this, I did talk about it last night. If this is fear all about me, that's not of God. But if it's a fear that I don't want to hurt someone who loves me, that's the type of God that we're called to do. That I am a celibate male, right? Not because it was a command or a vow I took only. It's because that I love God. I don't want to hurt him. When I used to teach the boys, I'd say, gentlemen, you'd never commit adultery, would you? And they'd say, never, Father. Why? Because it's a rule you shall not commit adultery. Is that why you wouldn't do it? Well, no, Father. Why wouldn't you do it? Because I wouldn't want to hurt my wife and my kids. Ding, 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 ding. Why do we do what we do? Is it because we're in love with God? Or is it because we're in love with us and we don't want to go to hell? And again, that there is this, and I don't know how it is here in Australia, but Father Gene Fulton, who gave a priesthood course on once, and he sat there and he just got ordained, he heard his first confession. After he's done hearing confessions, he goes and kneels down to give his thanksgiving. And a nun came and sat right next to him. And she says, Father, can I ask you a question? And he said, okay. She says, Father, do you love Jesus with all your heart? And he was like, huh? Do you love Jesus with all your heart? Of course. And then he was thinking about it later, and he says, I went through all my years of seminary. And in the seminary, I went through all my years of seminary and got ordained. And nobody ever officially asked me if I love Jesus. They do that in Australia, right? They're all quiet here. I don't get it. You can go through and never be asked if you love Jesus. And what we all got to be in our own life is the question is the same. Do you love Jesus Christ with all your heart, because he sure loves you. Remember the way the reading ends? Every hair on your head has been counted. It's easier for God for some of you than others, right? Some there ain't much there. Tim's still so proud of his hair. You ever see how every hair is perfect? Oh my, it's beautiful. That's what he does. You know, I know his wife, she's a great woman. And she says the biggest problem in the Staples house is she's constantly cleaning the mirrors there. Because he's always kissing his reflection in the mirror. God's counting every hair on my head. Isn't it beautiful? Anyway, but as much as God loves Tim Staples, he loves you even more. Can you imagine? And that's the call. And the only thing he wants from you and me is to respond in love. He's counted every one of your hairs. Don't be afraid. Just love him back. And at Mass, this is exactly what this is about. It's about love. That God, right here, at this very place, will make bread and wine, his body, his blood, his soul, his divinity. The God that the universe cannot contain will humble himself before you and me here, and then he will feed us with his precious blood and precious body. He surrenders himself to us. But what has to be our response? To surrender ourselves to him. What will this Mass cost Jesus Christ? His life. What must this Mass cost us? Our life. Or it's a good result to God. Love for love. So today, be a person of integrity. Be who you are no matter where you are. The way you are here at Mass, this is the way you're called to be, and I'm called to be, no matter where we are. Huh? I always say I'm a jerk here, I'm a jerk outside. Either place, I'm a jerk. This is who I am. But I'm a jerk in love with Jesus Christ. Huh? There was one of my people went, and they were one of my parishioners. I've been a pastor of an inner city parish for 17 years. And one of my parishioners were at a place with another priest there. And he said, "Where do you go to church?" He goes, "Father Larry's parish." And the guy goes, "Oh." And he says, "You know, a lot of people don't like Father Larry." And they go, "Yeah, we know." And he says, "But you know what? There isn't anybody that can't say that Father Larry doesn't love Jesus Christ." And I thought, you know what? I can live with that. If what I can be known for is that no matter what type of person I am, or how imperfect I am, or who likes me or who doesn't, they all can say, "I love Jesus Christ." That's okay. Is that what people can say about all of us? The one thing I know